This is the lab final that's coming up. Somewhere. Got it. When is it? Next Monday. Now, for you guys, this year, it is December 2nd. So I think that's next Monday, right? I think. Yikes, it's almost December. So this is not during finals week. We have been given permission to give the lab finals during the week before finals week. It will cover all the labs that have been graded and returned to you by Friday before this final. Well, they're always returned to you because they're in there. But we'll try to, so it probably won't include the aspirin lab. I think almost everything up to the aspirin lab has been graded. Well, I'll double check that. For the most part, you're going to just come to the normal time and report into the hallway. Don't go into the lab yet until you're asked. Now, what we've done in the past, I think we'll do this as well. If your last name starts with M, like Miller or something later in the alphabet, or T for trouble, then it'd probably be helpful to come 30 minutes late so you don't have to wait in line. We're going to let people in 3 at a time. And then every 4 to 5 minutes, we'll let in another 3 and another 3 and another 3. This works quite well. Is there better ways to do it? You may think so, but this seems to work well. So we're just going to go with it. So remember, the whole lab period is 3 hours. We think this takes about 45 to 50 minutes. So if you start a half an hour late, you still have 2.5 hours to do something that should take about, at most an hour, I think. So that should be plenty of time. If you feel like you have been put at a great disadvantage because your last name is Zeus or something, and you have to wait, then come talk to me, and you can come start early too. That's not a problem. I'm just trying to make sure you guys aren't wasting time. You can come on early too, but I'm just trying to create so you don't have to stand there. All right, quick overview. This does not look quick. All right, so we're going to go. The lab final will only cover labs 1 through 10, probably 11. I need to change that. You'll have 5 minutes at each station. There's 7 stations. If you need extra time, we have open areas for you to go and sit your think about answers. Bring a calculator. Safety is graded at the door, so you'll have to wear your lab goggles. You will not be doing a chemical experiment, but there is glass and other stuff in there. There may be some naming of chemicals in there. Oh, yeah, there will be, because there was a lab where you built molecules, and there'll be one station where you got to identify the molecule that's there. SIG digs are critical on everything. Make sure you show units on everything. You can write on the back of your worksheet we give you. There'll be a station on safety. There'll be a station on titrations. There'll be a station on Lewis structures and models. Remember how to draw them in geometry. Make sure you know the equipment and names that we've used throughout the semester. You will not have to perform an experiment, but we may have one in front of you that you'll have to interpret the data from, like a precipitation or something where they turn colors. You're expected to know some of these things right here: unit conversions, moles to mass, molar mass, some of these things, density, the dilution equation, molarity, moles per liter, temperature conversions, ideal gas law. There's a lot of them we won't actually use them, but yeah, so there's not much. You just get your calculator, your writing utensil. This is what the lab layout will be. Since we let 3 in at a time, you're going to have to do 7 stations. For instance, this is one of them. You would start here, station 1, 2, 3 on a table. Over here at a 4 where the balance is, 5, 6, 7, and then out. Oh, then you can go work over here if you want, if you need more time. There's another section. There's another section. You do not have to do more than one. You only have to do one of these 7 sets of 7. We've only had one student in all the years that I've been there who did all 21 of them. We wondered why she was there so long. What are you doing? Oh, you did all 21 of them. Because they're all pretty much the same. We may just change some of the numbers and the answers, scramble the answers if there's multiple choice there. So you only need to do 7 stations. Okay. All right, so there's extra work. If you feel stressed, you need more time, there's more area to work in. I would encourage you to write down your numbers and things that you need to think about on your paper. And you may probably get a chance to go back and look at it, but everyone else gets priority to go through the stations. So we're not going to put you back in line until everyone's done in that area. Okay, wait till you're called in, and then just go through one section. 7 stations, usually about 5 minutes at each one. There's some time where you're sitting there because you're waiting for somebody, and it's okay. You'll be all right. Oh, you're doing it by yourself. Or the answers on a worksheet. We may judge something, but usually we haven't. Make sure you're safe, hair back, goggles on the whole time, wearing the right clothes. And the labs are turned to you. Yep. So they're going to look like this. We'll have that little thing in the way so you can't see the other side. And then I give you some more things to think about: protocols, safety, how to operate, interpret lab. Go back and look at your, like if you had a graph or a table, how did those tables work? Because if we show you 4 test tubes and how you're going to figure out, and some of them precipitated and some of them didn't, we'll give you the charts. It's just, do you remember how to use the charts? So we'll give you all of that information. It's just interpreting what's there. So that's what to bring in. I think that's it. And then on the rest of the slides, I just have a review on reading graduated equipment. You'll have to read graduated equipment to the right number of significant digits. So how many digits are there for graduated equipment? Depends. That's right. So it's not 2 decimal places. It's not 1. You won't know until you go and look at the graduated equipment. And it's 1 decimal place past graduations. Okay? 1 pass. And that's what I have in the rest of the slides that you can go look at. I think they're already there. Okay? In reviewing how to calculate it. All right, that's all I have. Do you guys have any questions before you go? Let's go make some aspirin and get checked out of your lockers. We have almost made it all the way through. If you need goggles, I'll be in the stock room in just a minute here.